Welcome back to the OG Podcast, episode 1. Oh, finally made it to double digits. We got. Wasn't trying to be funny. I was trying to be not funny, which is funny. Okay, anyway.
You missed the mark on that one.
Well, too late now. We're joined by Brennan, of course, the one that everyone loves, crowd favorite. We got Nicholas, and we got Zach, and then we finally got Seth.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Back to the table.
I made it back, after receiving a lot of hate from last episode. It's true.
No, it's actually funny because when you first, I don't know if it was like the first time when you called in on episode 1 or when you were actually on the episode for the third one. I got
the first one. He was on the first one. And
No,
then
yeah.
He was on the second one.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, after one of those episodes, some people who watched, they were like, "Dude, who's this Seth guy?" And then I was just like, "I don't know, it's just some random guy." And then I told them the story about. Long story short, a guy took a video of himself eating a burrito.
Oh wow. Anyways, what were we talking about?
So, guy burrito, right? And
Okay, can we not say the F word?
Oh yeah, she's trying not to cuss.
No, I don't care about that.
But it sounds gross.
Just sounds disgusting.
Yeah.
He had sex with the burrito. he had relations with the burrito.
yeah, he had.
And the people who know what we're talking about.
What is going on?
Okay, I'll tell you the story.
There's really no context.
Hey, man.
It's just a guy decides to
Okay, but
film
why
himself.
does it have to do anything with sex?
I was gonna get to that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
So I basically it came up, and then they just decided that it was Seth who I was talking about, and I was like, no, it's not Seth. And then every other day, they would just randomly be like if I ever brought up Seth, they would just be like, man, that burrito fucker. I'm like, dude, it's not. He did it First of all, they had no reason to hate on you. They just decided I don't like this guy for no reason.
Oh, they thought I had sex with the burrito.
Yes.
Oh.
So I'm like, no, the guy's name was not Seth. It is not the same person. So now that's just attached to your name for some reason.
And you know what? I'm okay with that.
Now they've moved on to Brennan. Now they hate Brennan.
Okay, good.
Let's go.
Like the rest of us.
Fans of the podcast.
I mean, if you don't hate Brendan, you're not even a true human. Because there's what's not to
It's
hate.
impossible.
What's not to hate?
So what's been going on with you, Seth? We haven't heard.
I got a new haircut.
You're looking fresh.
I'm looking kind of snazzy.
Oh, I like it.
No, yeah, go hit my boy up, Ghibli, bro. Dominic Diaz. He's an animal, bro. With the razors, bro, dude. Don't even trip, bro. Yeah, there it is. I was trying to think of that, dude.
Wait, is that what his
It's
His
business
ass
called?
is- Yeah, no, he goes pretty hard, bro. I was like, dude.
Curly fried
Mad respect.
barber.
Hella chill dude.
Very.
Hella chill guy. Did not realize, in any way, shape, or form, he was that chill, talking about literally everything from, under the fucking sun. It's pretty sick, actually. We're talking about stacking rocks and going hiking, and he's talking about going on a...
Stacking rocks.
Stacking rocks. Okay, the story came from, I saw it on his story. He's stacking rocks at Knight's Ferry.
Okay.
I probably shouldn't have said that, sorry. It was a little secret, actually. Yeah.
He's not gonna know.
Yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter. Anyway, so stacking rocks, and then he was basically saying,
Are you gonna explain what that means?
"Yeah, I'm about to right now.
Oh, okay,
Chill,
sorry.
chill. All right." So we were just talking, and then we started talking about stacking rocks, and he was at Knight's Ferry, and he said he just found a pile of rocks and started stacking them because he saw all their stacks of rocks. That's pretty.
So he literally stacked rocks.
Wait, were these bigger rocks or what?
No, like balancing them.
Yeah.
Do you remember
Oh, okay.
that psycho lady that lives on the corner?
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Can we just go back? Hang on. Can we just go back to that laugh one more time?
What's
Ethan, can you do that one more time?
I can't.
There you go.
I can't recreate it.
I had that laugh for a solid 2 years of my life.
I think that's where I got it from. Was you?
It's me? Yeah,
Probably.
dude.
My laugh changes depending on who I'm.
Yeah,
with.
sorry to change the subject, but I didn't know, but I mimic people's laughs. Someone just told me this the other day. When you start laughing, I will.
I think that's just a
Mock
thing
your
people
laugh.
do.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, because I
I like
thought
it-
I was
you
just
have, like, a
psychotic.
God, I never mimicked Brennan's laugh.
Oh, frick.
I keep it from that now. Okay. I try to laugh in like a deeper tone so it doesn't come out that way.
You know, like when you used to talk on the phone to people and you like made your voice deeper so you don't sound like a squeaker on like on video games.
I never like.
You're like, hey, what's up, guys?
No, yeah, and then like when you like talk,
And they
to girls,
know.
you like deepen your voice.
Yeah,
dude,
they knew it, and they all knew it.
The other day I was at the gym.
Oh, you did it recently.
What?
Oh wow.
No.
Listen to the story.
That's awkward.
I think it just happens
One
naturally.
was I was like 12, you know.
No, it happens.
It happens naturally.
Really?
You see someone
Yeah.
that you're attracted to, and then you want to appear more manly.
I
It's like a brain thing.
I don't know if I've
Like,
ever
and
been.
you know that about girls?
No, as in it,
Like,
that happens
about
to the
guys.
guy.
Yeah, I know. Like I didn't know you do that.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
sure we do that, but I definitely don't do it consciously if I do.
No,
I
you
talk-
don't.
No, yeah.
I found myself talking slower.
Well, yeah. No, that's
Oh,
the
it's
thing.
because
is, like,
they need time to catch up.
I
and understand
knew it was a
this.
thing, but I never like was ever conscious about it.
Hey, what
No
up?
discriminating
But
here.
there's this one thing. So I have like this work voice. Like when I'm at work,
Oh yeah.
my voice gets higher.
Hey, how are
It's
you?
like-
Hey, how are you?
Yeah, because I'm
Yeah.
like talking to nice like old ladies or something like
You
that.
just had to, like-
Basically. It's like kind of like yeah.
You're like the
75-year-old
more
Janet.
feminine,
in the
Exactly.
room.
gay.
There it is, dude. We have
I
to.
almost
We have to
said
input a
that.
tea kettle there.
Almost.
Can we just tea kettle right here, please?
Okay, so I'm not telling the
that
story
is my
anymore.
one.
I'm not telling it anymore.
The
no.
story's gone. Yeah, you kind of screwed up there.
It's Seth. You just make me laugh, dude. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
okay. Let's just say nothing happened. Okay.
See, you got me back on the
Brennan
line.
has heard the story. No. A girl walked into the gym, and okay, and she just like, she says, "Oh hey." I look up and I said hello in the highest voice.
Oh,
Dude,
I was
no,
like, I was
you.
like, "Oh hey." It was like, "Hey," and it was like, "Oh hey." I can't even. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. But it was like, "Oh hey," like it was bad. I can't even do it.
Do you remember when we were at the
Was it bad
softball
enough?
game, Nick?
Yes.
Was it bad enough for
Yeah.
like her to get awkward?
Yeah, for her to be like, this guy's gay.
No.
Okay.
No. Okay.
No.
Yeah.
She was probably just like.
Like the freaking
She's
guy from
probably
Oh,
Donuts.
yeah.
Still going through
He's on
puberty,
roids.
that's what
He's like, obviously
She's
the
probably
guy's ripped like he has to be.
She's probably
yeah.
like, did somebody else say that?
No,
Dude,
like
Nick,
the guy from,
I've probably done
Grown-Ups.
that too, though. Like you're,
But like,
I'm
I,
from
the fact
Saskatchewan,
that
eh?
I just noticed it, my heart sank. I ran out of that place.
the fact that
I
you
was out.
notice it though, like, cause
Yeah.
were
You're
you
like,
trying?
hey, how are you?
Well, it's
Oh, I
because-
gotta use the bathroom
Okay.
too.
Oh.
I was having a side conversation. That's funny.
Yeah, it wasn't okay. So she was on the more attractive side. So
Oh,
I think
really?
That, I
So
think
were
that's
you-
why I noticed it because I looked up. I was like, oh my
Were you actually like
gosh.
nervous, or did it just come out that way?
I was
for
looking
some
at
reason.
my phone and I just heard someone
Looked
say
up and it,
hello.
like he had to like swallow.
So you're
it.
just like,
they were, and I was the
"Oh."
only one there.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, well they're saying it's me, and then I just said, oh hey, and I was like, oh no.
Yeah. No. It's just
Yeah, of
funny
course.
because
Yeah, that's what this is gonna transition into.
That was the most awkward
yeah, the
hit
same thing
I've ever
happened. I
seen.
mean, it's just something about you and just attractive women and.
I just see Ethan.
Yeah, what was that?
Just the fact that I wasn't close enough to do the whole like.
Yeah, the bro.
Like, so,
Like it was like in the air.
He's like,
I
please
know.
don't miss.
It was like a chat.
He's like,
It's like I don't want to look
why do I want to fall out of
more
my
on that
chair?
blank than I already do.
So that was fucked up.
I'm sorry.
All right, catch me running a faster 3 mile and you said just.
Oh,
Oh,
I will
man.
run I will run right now
Oh,
with that bum ankle.
you probably could
No,
run
I couldn't.
faster than I could.
No, not even close.
I would die
Okay.
before I finish.
all right. So do you want to tell that story now?
About the sex
oh,
reels?
that one?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not really that interesting. It's just that
Yeah.
we were waiting for a girl at a softball game because Nick was like, kind of had the hots for her or whatever. And so, all right, make fun of me for everything I do. All right, you should look at just
Now-
you know what you want someone to make fun of, just look at Brendan the whole time. All right,
Yeah.
okay.
No, I'm saying you like to do Brennan right now.
So yeah, and then the girl like walks up after the game, and then Nick just like
It was like a semi voice crack, but it was like
For an entire sentence.
I don't know what she said, but like
Thank
oh.
you so much for.
yeah. Thank you
oh,
so
that's
much
what it
for
was. And then
Oh,
she's like,
wow.
yeah, of course. And we just like were sitting there, just like try not
Your
to
friends
laugh.
gotta
so
save you
bad,
there.
dude.
Like you
I
gotta
got
laugh it
freaking-
off a little.
I
bit.
got toasted in the car, bro. Toasted.
You know who gets toasted? Is my teacher, Mr. God, dude. Okay, so
Don't say
me.
that
Yeah, we're just talking about getting roasted, and I just thought of because he's shorter guy. You know,
Okay.
you know,
No,
Brennan?
he was here after we left.
Are you talking about the vice? Was that the vice principal?
No, that's Miss honey.
No, the one. Oh, never. The one that was on my dad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways.
Say everybody's name.
Just like.
Yo, say his first and last name.
Address is
you can't say without saying.
I don't, the thing is, I don't know if it matters or not. He's a government official, technically. I
Who?
Wait, what was his name again?
It's such a good name.
Where does he live? Where? What school is he?
I don't know.
Well, anyway, continue.
Also, speaking of principals, sorry to. We're bobbing
Are you
around.
ever gonna get on your?
Yeah, just
on
give me like
track,
3
dude?
seconds, man. 3 seconds. Miss broke her collarbone.
What's her first?
How?
I don't know actually.
I do,
Jessica?
but I'm not gonna say that.
Dude, Nick, you're gonna. I think you might just have to bleep out the.
Whatever guy says.
Just gonna be like.
I'm just bleep, 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 bleep. Who cares about their names? Though?
I don't know though. Like I don't know if we
I don't
should
know
or
if that's
not.
allowed. Yeah.
I don't
Really?
know. I don't know.
Dude, like, I mean, I think about it. I'm like, okay.
She's a principal. You can literally look up her
Like,
salary.
we
on-
could probably get canceled for the first episode.
What did we say in the first episode?
We just talk about politics.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Whatever. Whatever. Who
Anyways,
cares?
let's go way back.
Yeah. Well,
So Mr. M, we'll call him now.
it doesn't matter now, but.
One my in post.
Okay, let's call him Mr. My Elbows.
He's a short guy.
Wait, what?
He's a short teacher.
Come on, that is so good. Wait, come on.
Yeah, no.
That's so lame.
You know what
dude.
happened?
What are you talking about? Come on.
That was the corniest joke you've ever made in your
But
time.
those jokes that Nick make are the best, though.
We haven't talked about anything at all. That's like 5
Okay,
minutes.
okay.
Well, it's because every time we try.
This is the most perfect podcast
There
right
was
now.
okay. There was a topic before that we were gonna talk about.
Yeah.
Stacking rocks thing.
No.
Oh, yeah!
It was Seth.
I was gonna tell a story about a psycho, and then it just went off.
Oh yeah, it was the crazy
yeah,
rock lady.
yeah. That's
Okay,
what I
yeah,
was
go
gonna-
ahead.
So do we go back or?
Yeah,
do
yeah, we go back.
So we go back to that, and then we come back to your Mr. whoever.
Mr. Elbow, I guess.
Mr. Okay.
Elbows.
Well, now it's like the story's not gonna hit the same.
Hang on, let's go back. Yeah, the curly fried barber was stacking rocks.
Okay, so basically, we were like, I don't remember how long ago this was, but we were like probably you guys are probably freshmen, right?
We were middle school.
Middle school, like
Yeah,
8th
'cause
grade.
We were coming
Yes.
from
I just remember Nathan. Well,
It's not me anymore.
okay, it's a first name. Like, who cares? He, I just remember him being small, and I think he had a cat at this point. Yeah. So there's this lady that lives in this house on the corner from my house, and there's like the sidewalk or like the yard or whatever has like a bunch of giant rocks.
It's like a moat of rock.
Yeah, a moat of rocks, exactly. Right on the corner, there's like the lamp post, and there's like a little square, like a little cement square. So, for some reason, like we just noticed that one day, like there was like a stack of rocks.
Yeah.
Like literally what you were talking about, just like
Three
big,
rocks.
just stacked on top of each other.
There's
And,
like 3 rocks.
and Nathan just decided like, I'm just gonna knock them over. Like, but like like in his head, in probably all of our heads, there's probably some dumb kid that like just
Yeah.
walked by. We're like, oh, we're just gonna screw up his thing. Like, why not? We're just being dumb. And then we come back from like swim practice or whatever, and the rocks are back. We're like,
Yep.
what the heck? So he knocks him over again. And then once he knocks him over, and this big old lady, like this crazy lady, just comes out and just like, it just starts yelling at him, right? Just
Yeah.
starts berating him, like threatening him. I think.
Yeah.
Just like, dude, what? Stop touching my rocks! Like,
Yeah.
and she just like screamed at him. And she's just little Nathan with his
And
little broken arm. And he's just like, oh my god.
What's funny about this isn't an isolated incident either.
Did you do the same thing?
I
You know,
had no clue about this lady. I didn't know that there was a crazy rock lady in Hillmar.
Yeah.
But I was walking with some people who did. I don't remember exactly who it was. But we were walking, and I'm standing on the rocks. I'm walking across them. And then
Oh my-
someone literally like says, dude, get off the rocks. And I was like, why? What's wrong with it? And then I see this same sack of rocks, okay? And then I'm just walking.
How do you
along,
know?
And I well, because it's literally the only one it's always there. It's always there.
Yeah.
So then I'm walking across the rocks and then I kick it over. I kid you not.
Just frame one.
There's
Big
no
mistake.
one. There is no one outside of the house.
No.
3 seconds later,
She's, like,
dude, I just
watching
hear.
from
I
inside.
hear. Because this is a very huge lady. Walks out and just starts chewing my ass off, dude.
Yeah.
Like the rocks have to mean something to her.
Yeah.
Like
It must be like I would
like a
think
memorial.
like you know some people like put like great like that's what they do their great like I like just thought about it just now I'm like oh my god
Yeah, because if this is not the only time this has happened, like that has to mean something
Yeah.
super special to her.
or
So
she's
maybe
just
we're
insane.
or she's just insane. But like,
I like to make myself feel better. I'm just gonna say she's crazy.
yeah, but yeah, that's not an isolated incident. That is, I bet you that has not happened to only us
So
either.
don't with people's rocks.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Wow.
So Mr. Melbows.
Yeah, Mr. K. We're just gonna say.
what?
Okay.
Oh, okay, I get.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
get.
Yeah.
He's a short guy, and we're basically just making fun of him because he's short. He's like a teacher, so he can't really like retaliate. So he just sits there and.
Oh my god!
I'm sorry.
Dude, Nick, you're
You
gonna
said her
have
whole name.
I know.
to. This call is the doxing episode, dude.
Dude.
Seth just doxes everybody we know, dude.
Okay.
Go, just start.
Chiquita. I meant Chiquita. She's a really short girl. So she makes fun of him because he's short.
She's hella short. What? It's like the size of like a child.
She's like, oh my god. It's too good. You guys have to be there, man. It's just such a good time.
Oh no, what was? There's one teacher that like you would call him something and he would get like extremely angry.
Mr.
All right, Nick, but you basically dox him every time you play Xbox. So freaking Nick.
Hey, yo! I didn't say his first and last name this time.
I think I know.
Because I don't know what his first
I
name
think
is.
I know what you're talking about.
God.
Oh, it was a sub. Harry Potter.
No, he never got mad
Okay,
at
never
that.
mind. Harry Potter wasn't.
No.
I got mad.
Are you guys talking about the Indian one?
Just the guy that showed like the movie
child.
that TV headed guy.
No, we fired him. Yeah, we fired him. He went into our class. It was like the advanced English class.
I
and he
remember this
subbed-
guy,
Which
dude.
how did this guy get hired,
Dude,
bro?
he literally showed a rated R Indian
Yeah,
movie.
so we showed like a rated R movie
I
in
feel like I
our
remember
class,
this.
and then like
Just
one
people
of the-
getting beheaded.
You know, one of the girls in our class, she's like that girl, right? She like walks out and like tells the teacher, which was probably right.
Well, like yeah, in
Like a
that
hot
instance,
Cheeto girl?
it's not even like cringe because it's like
Yeah, hot
it's. I would actually be like,
No, like the goody two shoes.
Oh.
But
Like,
like at that
sometimes
point,
they
it
just-
was enough.
if I was in middle school watching people's
Literally
heads
the
get
whole
chopped
class-
off, dude.
The whole class was like, dude, please turn this off. He's like, no, guys,
And
it's
he's
good.
like-
I promise, it's good. I promise.
and you're just like,
Just watch it.
didn't like Miss Teacher lady come in and just,
Yes.
and just be like, what the f are you
she goes,
doing?
She goes, like, are you kidding me? Like, and she's like, whatever. And then she walks out, right? She's just, like, I've never seen her that.
Yeah, 'cause she's not-
just a tomato.
She's not a mad,
Right,
like,
yeah.
She doesn't get angry.
She's pretty calm. And she's, like, kind of strict, but she was pretty calm most of the time. She was livid, right?
Yeah.
She walks out. It goes silent. It goes silent for, like, about 10 seconds. Maybe 20 seconds. Like, a long time. It felt like for all. He goes, who told on me?
And it was just like shitting their pants, like no, because this guy, like, I never had to sub, unfortunately, but like, this guy sounded insane.
He would yell.
I'm
all
like,
the
we
time.
had some iffy
He,
subs
like,
in our
told me to
time.
sit in the corner. He would like tell people to sit in the corner.
Yeah.
So, you were talking about how this one teacher gets made fun of so much.
Oh,
right?
all the time.
So,
just by me.
I've never had this teacher.
Me.
This
Kenta
teacher was
and-
the people who like weren't as good.
I didn't drop the last name.
Wait, what?
No.
It's fine. It's fine. He
I
said
never
first.
heard
He
that
said
time.
first name. It's fine. It's fine.
But
I just-
anyway.
Every time he says a name now,
Can
I'm
you
just
not
gonna.
I
He's
know.
like,
Change the name.
Oh, okay.
Shark
Me,
Keisha.
Jenna, and.
it's funny because I don't even know if it's a big deal at this point, but like, it's just he keeps doing it.
So many.
Literally just take out every single thing.
Dude, Nick's gonna have to.
last names.
No, all
Everything.
just beep, beep, beep.
Okay.
So it's just like I'm cutting.
Okay,
the
yeah.
whole
From
time.
now on,
Okay.
just not even. You have to pick a different name.
Change the
All
name.
right, all right.
Even
all
if
right.
even if it's
Anyways,
the name of a
so
person you know.
three
just-
people, just the three of us make fun of him, maybe more, but the three like main advocates for his probably now oncoming depression is because of us, because we make fun of him for literally anything and everything, and like
Yes, like Brennan.
oh yeah, like exactly like Brendan.
Okay.
He'll say something, I'm like, you're short. Just stop.
You guys
Oh
are
my
bullying a
God.
teacher. That's,
Jeez.
he's a new guy, isn't he?
Yeah.
Is he
So
the
it's
gov?
okay. So
Is he
it's
the
okay.
gov teacher, or is that someone else?
No, that's Mr. is sick.
I actually can't. Dude, Seth, you how you got it.
I will go.
All right, hang on.
Let me go.
Let me just. Okay, everything that we just bleeped out was me saying literally every person's name that I know. I'm pretty sure.
It's okay. You know what? To be fair, you're not in the podcast. Like
Like I don't even feel like I'm talking
Yeah.
into any kind of
yeah.
little doohickey.
No, yeah. That's like that's when you know it's good. That's when you know it's good.
Okay.
Anyway, so there was a teacher that I never got to have because it was
What was
the
his name?
teacher.
I feel like freaking what's his face, Spider-Man,
Okay.
Okay, anyway.
because they never tell him anything.
What's his face? I'm scared he's going.
Because,
Okay, Brennan.
because they never tell him any part of the plot.
Okay, Brendan, tell the story. Tell the story.
Okay. Anyway, I don't think any of us ever had her because she like taught the kids who weren't as smart.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Okay, yeah. Anyway, my class bullied her so
Yeah,
bad
she
to
quit.
the point where she just quit.
She cried. She like ran out of her class.
ran out of the classroom and quit.
Dude,
Wow.
being a high school teacher, being a teacher just must be the most awful. Like, I think she left our
Sophomore year. Our sophomore year, our class.
You guys definitely didn't have her. I don't.
Yeah, like so. This wasn't like an isolated incident either. Like she had run out of the classroom crying multiple times. But there was one time where they pushed her so far over the edge that she just quit. Like she left the class, quit, and didn't come back to
Well,
the
the
classroom.
Spanish teacher did that one time. Cried and left the classroom.
Oh,
Pretty
yes,
Oh,
I heard
well.
about
sure. I can't remember.
Which
that.
one?
She's still there though. You can't help
But wasn't that because? wasn't that
One night you
because?
had.
Oh, okay.
Wasn't that because somebody, like, it was like a video of somebody like talking trash about her?
Oh,
like,
yeah,
leaked?
yeah, yeah,
They're
yeah.
like, they're like, hey, look at this video, and then she's just like,
No, yeah. I know
the
because I
person
know,
who did it, too.
I know
Yeah.
all three of us.
So
Yeah.
yeah, so they.
No.
No.
They, yes, yeah.
I won't say
they,
their
like,
names
had,
again.
Like they made videos like vlogging, right? And then like somebody told her about the channel.
yeah.
And then they're like, she's like, oh, well, let's watch one in class. And then
Just took a snap.
What are you doing over there?
I'm
Okay.
not to say their name again. I was like, I'm just sitting up two. Anyways,
So-
good times, man. Good times.
So yeah, they just made. God, Seth, you're simultaneously the best podcast guest and like the worst at the same time.
We had a teacher that taught. I think it was sophomore English. After the other teacher quit, that literally, I think it was your guys' class that made people Nazis and made people Jews during
Yes.
the class.
yes,
This is the infamous.
yes.
Like
man
literally,
himself.
and the people who were the Jews were treated like Jews
Yes,
during the
yep.
Holocaust.
Yeah, the
In
Nazis
class.
didn't have to take the test.
Yep, and they got like graded hard. I was like,
There's
when
no
I
way.
my
you can't do
because
that.
I think
one of
that's
our
hilarious.
friends still has the card, doesn't he?
Yes.
He just
Yes,
has
he
it in
keeps
his wallet.
Is he a Jew?
Which is horrible.
No, he was a Nazi.
Yeah,
So he just. Oh my god! Why?
Who was it?
Why?
He let or he wouldn't let the Jews talk.
Yeah, but the thing is, when we had him, he didn't do any of
He
this
didn't do
shit.
any of that stuff.
He didn't do it. Like nobody would have guessed.
He must have knew that he was on the chopping block. Like
It's just like-
he was like, I'm gonna do whatever I can just to make this year fun.
And
for
he
himself.
wasn't. He wasn't like
I don't
a.
think that's fun.
For him,
How is that fun for him?
because he just gets to watch it.
Yo.
Well, the thing is he wasn't like a freaking a white supremacist.
No.
Because he was a black guy. He's a black
Yeah.
man. So it was
Oh,
even
was
more
it?
bizarre.
Yes.
It was even more bizarre.
Is
It
the
was
one I
like,
said earlier?
and
Yes.
and from our area, we
KG?
don't have a lot of.
Stop.
KG's fine.
Yeah, I guess KG's fine. Yes, KG.
Dude, the thing is Nick literally has his name as his Xbox name.
Okay,
Like,
yep. Well, we have to cut that out because now everyone's gonna be like,
No,
No,
that's fine.
no,
Because
no.
then they'd have to find Nick's Xbox name.
we've had to cut it this episode.
I'm telling you, we should just scrap this.
No, it's a good episode, Seth.
It's a lot of laughs. Anyway,
You gotta, you know,
Oh!
seize the
damn
moment,
it.
seize the day. Anyway, so it's like it's just even worse. It's like, how does this guy think this is okay? It's
I
not
don't
it
know.
wasn't even a history class. It was just an English class.
Yeah.
Bizarre.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was let go though. So
Yeah, I wonder why.
We had one pretty bad teacher too.
was it a girl?
It was.
English?
Yes.
Retired?
Chol.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, she was horrible.
Chol.
Worst teacher I've
I
had.
never had
Oh,
Worst but
Chol.
best.
Chol, yeah. Choli?
Yeah.
I almost said it.
Choli Oli?
Dude, we now we can't say anything anymore. We're just like,
because
We're scared.
because I freaking
you
name
know how
dropped.
many people with that last name though, like specifically, like
I name
it's
drop-
just when you put first name, last name, just like straight up, are just like this person's. That's when it's bad. Like, I think in any other way.
I just thought of. So,
Can I say it one more time?
No.
Well,
I can't
No,
say
you
without
have to.
revealing the name though.
yes, you can. I believe in you.
You guys remember? I can't. We had a teacher in middle school who liked to show a lot of chess. Chess area. And we used
What? Oh my God! I remember.
I know exactly what
Because
you're
her name, you could just replace it.
Yes. So her name flowed very well with.
Well, yeah, with boob. You can say that. It
Yeah,
flowed
yeah.
very well with that. Oh my god, dude. I forgot all about that.
Dude, there was this one time she fell. And it was like really. It's on the floor.
She fell. What happened?
Is this the infamous slip?
Yes.
It's the slip.
Yes, it's the slip.
I didn't know that happened. What? So did she just trip like during class or like when she was
Yes,
walking? And then
yes.
she just.
Yes. So in the classroom, like in the middle school, they used to have, remember it was carpet and then there was that one spot with a sink.
Yeah.
And it was like
Yep.
tile.
Yes.
For no reason? Yeah.
So it was slippery.
Yeah.
And she fell. And it slipped out.
Oh, dude. I forgot all about this.
Dude,
That's-
is it like just me or like you've seen like people fall and you just laugh? Like you just straight up laugh like
It's-
in front of
dude.
them.
Dude, like, she was like people laughed. And she was just like, she's like, it's not funny. It's not funny.
But it's like it is funny.
But like, what do you do? It's
Do you
so
do you
awful.
remember
She was like at the age where it was like.
Yeah,
it
she was
could have been,
older. Like she could have
Yeah.
broke her whole freaking body, kind of. No, do you remember? It was during a. Seth's just in the background, just having a grand old time.
Okay, anyway, do we remember?
Well, you weren't there. You definitely weren't there because it was at a cross country meet
Damn.
or a cross country practice, and this person's mom came and she fell.
Talking about.
And I'm just sitting there like, and like I think it was one of the girls was next to me.
This is gonna be the most loud, unconscious episode you've
It's
had.
like such a like.
Remember when I broke my ankle?
What?
Like outside here?
Dude, she went down a couple steps.
Yeah, no, and I was sitting there like
I
dead.
describe this.
I was standing like on the field, like right at the edge, like on the track. So like I was right there, right in like facing it directly, just laughing like just like mouth drops laughing, and then the person next to me just like they're just like pushing me away. They're like, "No, Ethan, you can't do that." And I'm just like, "Dude, come!" Like they try to make me feel bad. I'm like, "Dude, it was funny."
Okay, but it's like one of those things. It's like you know that it could hurt them, but it's
Because like if Brennan falls, it's funny, but like if Brennan was like this old fat guy, like,
like-
it would be 10 times funnier because he's old.
it's like for some reason there's like this middle like
If they're above 30, you
but it's
can't
like
laugh.
yeah. Well,
You can't laugh, but that's why
but
you
it's like,
laugh.
that's when they fall in slow motion.
It's true.
It's slow mo. It's so. Oh.
They like roll, dude. They like roll. Oh my.
Okay, so now that brought up the memory of mine that I
I
don't
love
know if I
queso.
told you guys. So we were at a casino with
I need to kill myself.
with my mom, dad, and sister, and some other family members. Okay, and
Oh, bro.
yes. Anyway, so it was we were too young to be in there, so there was like the playroom on top that all the kids could go to. So we went upstairs and we were back on our way down because we were leaving. Huh? Okay. Anyway, we were leaving, right? And so there's a pair of security guards walking up the stairs, and there's one super short, skinny guard or security guard. And then there's a super fat, like 300-pound security guard.
Oh, did he fall on top of her?
Okay. So anyway, we're walking down the stairs while these guys are walking up, okay? And I distinctly remember this because I'm next to my mom, okay? And another family member that I'm not gonna dox, but
He said.
Marin?
this. You said her name, so that's fine. But anyway, the big security guard straight up just bends over to look at this person's butt, okay? Straight up, and you hear him say like, "Ooh," like you hear.
Oh my god.
And then all you hear is afterwards is, "Do, do, 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 do." Dude.
He leaned over so hard that he fell.
See, and the best part, he takes the small guy with him. So it just snowballed down the stairs.
He's just
And
like, damn, oh my.
and when they hit the floor, all you hear is, "Woo!" And it's
Just, oh.
that guy landed right on top of the skinny dude, and then you just hear, I don't remember the guy's name, it was like, "Oh, Paul, Paul." Landed right on top. You could tell that this guy was broken. Like, this guy could not move because he was laying down there at the end.
Yeah, when you get, like,
He
the
got
wind
there,
knocked
he was
out of
still
you.
down there. Oh, it was so great.
Dude, like when you get the wind knocked out of you, you're just out for like solid like 30 seconds. You're just like,
Oh, dude, that brought in like a whole memory that I completely forgot about.
I
I'm
just
so
can't
happy you guys
believe,
talked
I
about
just
that.
can't believe you look so hard that you fall over. Dude,
Uh-huh.
is it okay? I don't know if you guys have ever been like caught like doing that. Like you just, cause like there's like one like someone just like a girl like walks past and you just like look.
I have a story about that though.
Of course you do,
We
buddy.
don't have to talk about that though.
Yeah.
All I'm just saying is like when I was in like my freshman year and I was like walking down the hall and I was promise you zoned out completely, and then a friend walks past me. Yes. You know what I'm talking about. He just like stops me. He's like, dude. He's like,
Hey, yo, he said bro, we're not talking bad about him.
the point is he gave me so, he's like, dude, I just saw you like straight like turn your head like from what you. I was like, no, I did not. Like I did not. Like I was like straight up. I was like, I'd never. But he's like, no, I straight up. Like you just like stopped what you were doing like and just turned around completely. And I was just like,
Well,
wow.
we have a very perverted teacher at the high school.
Oh my
I have
God.
caught on multiple occasions doing that exactly.
dude, what is it with the old
I
like
think.
the
old
guy, the
okay.
one guy?
The one guy.
Oh!
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's been
there we go. I
twice.
was waiting for it to click.
There's been
I feel
two-
like we've talked about this.
No,
I
Not-
think we
not
did.
on here.
I don't think so.
You've never heard this? Oh my god. Okay. So
You didn't
this-
tell- I
this
didn't
is
tell
my
the story,
life.
like, we're
'Cause
in
it
the
was-
art room.
Oh, dude, it was the funniest. It was probably the funniest thing I've seen this guy do. He.
I know what you're talking
There's a
about.
girl. There's a girl walking down the hallway. Okay, and you know, he made it so obvious. He
'Cause
made
his
it
door was
obvious.
open,
His
right?
door was closed.
Oh.
His door was closed. And he opens the door, and you literally see him lean out of the door and look straight down the aisle. It was so bad.
I'm pretty sure I told a story where a girl in class walked up, just walking, and then there was the open closet, and the girl and the teacher like intersect paths. He grabs her,
Oh,
and
yeah.
pulls her into the closet,
What?
closes the door, and it's just everybody in the class is literally freaking out. Like we're just like sitting there, like everyone goes silent and just goes, "Oh my god!" Like what just happened? Like, but like the door he just slams the door, just pulls this girl in, like not even just like hey, like walk it. No, she just grabs her arm straight up and just yeet. I feel like I told that story,
You might have, but oh my, I do not remember.
but yeah, that's the
saying.
guy. That's the same guy.
Yeah, this guy's very weird. Yeah, we have a bunch of weird teachers at our high school. Like just out
It's
of the
like
blue.
3.
Yeah, but for the amount of teachers there are, that is a bunch.
That's the thing about college is that you don't get like that same like personal or like you don't get that as much interaction with your teachers.
Wait, you only have them for a few months and then you never see them again.
Yep.
I like Miss. Frick. Oh.
You just said the science teacher.
I like the chemistry teacher. We'll just cut that part out. I like the chemistry teacher. Dude, our history teacher is like the old one that you guys had.
Yeah.
Like literally a spitting image of him, but younger now.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. 100. Like I wish you guys. You probably are.
Oh,
you
yeah.
guys would be able to come in and sit in for one of his classes.
Our
'cause he's
government
that-
teacher was
he's that
so
cool.
bad, but he was so great at the same time. Like he did
Dude.
not teach, but like he was just like one of my favorite teachers.
Really? No.
Where I loved my chemistry teacher.
He,
Yeah, no, he's a nice guy.
He like makes like we'll have like a great time the whole class, and then you'll find yourself like remembering things because like he'll say things that are like super like relevant to the subject.
Oh yeah, sometimes like there are some things like we've made jokes out of certain things that he said that kind of we've linked to other concepts. So like that, but that's like more us, I think.
Even the short guy that I was talking about earlier, like, dude, he's a good teacher.
elbows.
Yeah, my elbows or whatever you guys want to say. He's a good like. We don't like actively study in that class, but like, it's always just talking about something to do with
Yeah.
the field of like in like the field of scope that he's practicing
Yeah.
in because he's like a nurse and stuff, like super smart guy and stuff like that. So he, like, I never found myself not learning in one of his
The
classes.
best teachers are the ones that like are able to give their
Correlate it.
personal life
Exactly.
and correlate it to whatever they're talking about. Like
Because then it makes it meaningful.
yeah,
It's not just like, oh, do this because this.
it makes them more personable. Like you just like you get a better
Yeah, exactly,
connection
you get a better-
and you learn. Like it just helps you
As
remember.
soon as the teacher looks like they just don't give a shit.
Dude,
or
our
care,
the
then
stats
just-
teacher,
the stats
Oh
teacher.
yeah,
dude,
Oh yes.
I
don't
never
know
had-
why he is a vibe and a half, dude.
I love the dude.
Yeah.
Hilarious. Algebra 2, I sucked at algebra 2. I hated it with the passion. So like I did not like the class, which made me like less like him, obviously. But stats is like another world with him. He's
Stats
chill
is-
as-
Stats.
yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
dude is in love with stats.
yeah, he's really chill and I love the way he teaches and he's
You had him right
really laid back.
Yeah.
Well, he's just one of those guys. That's like, oh man, he's like just done everything.
And he's like
Just,
an awkward funny.
a black belt in karate.
So,
Sure.
Dude's so awkward. But
It's
he-
so funny.
He's a comedic genius.
Yeah.
with it.
Well, because he's
freaking-
actually a genius.
No, yeah,
Sure,
he's
he is
awesome.
actually a genius.
He's
No, I
actually
wish I
funny.
had him. I never.
He
had
like
him.
knows all the statistics, I bet, on like how to get people to laugh and stuff.
I had the
Crazy.
teacher I
Study
had.
what makes people laugh the most.
He did like take psychology.
The teacher
And
I had for
everything else under the
stats
sun.
was her last year, and you could tell she didn't care. I still loved her though because she was just really smart, and if you actually like asked for like questions and for help, she was really helpful. But you could tell she didn't care because like the last like
I don't know
within
her.
the last
Before you got here.
Oh, okay.
the last like few months or like few weeks I should say, she just like straight up was like, oh we're gonna do this project but I need something from the store. So she just got up and left. Just saw her pull out of her car, like walk out, get in her car, pull out and drive away. And we just sat
While you
there.
guys were in class.
Yes. She
What?
didn't like
Oh
get
my
a sub.
God.
She just was like, I'll be right back. Just don't tell anybody. And then like, so of course, the whole class just starts going wild. Like people are.
Oh, yeah.
We had this one kid that we called Trollbat. I don't know.
Hey, that's technically doxing him, man.
Yeah, there's only one guy in the
know his
world.
real name.
I know. I couldn't tell you if you asked me. I couldn't remember. But he just started screaming, just yelling, just fuck. And then like people were writing shit on the walls, like, and then like our vice principal just walks by and just like opens the door and she's like, "What's going on?" And then we all just like stop and we're like, and then he's like, "Where's Miss What's her face?" And we're like, half the class didn't want to like.
So around.
It's like half the class was like, "Oh, she's in the bathroom." The other half, she's like, "Oh, she's at Dollar General." And he's just like, he's like, "I don't know what to say," and he just closed the door.
What the heck?
Dude, he was.
We never
lit,
got
though.
punished, but when the next day, the stats teacher, she just like gave us extra homework, and then like one of the work problems was like
she was just
10 kids like rat out the.
Oh.
Yeah, it was so funny. It was so funny. It was like the most like passive aggressive like.
Jeez. That's funny. Never
Yeah.
mess with this chick. God damn.
Oh no, but like yeah, you could tell she just did not give a single shit.
Yeah.
She went to school with George Lucas.
That's it.
Yeah, that's like her.
That's
like
her
the
claim
one-
to fame.
Yep. She's like, yeah,
Sorry,
he's just a weird
Mom.
kid on the bus. Just never talked. I'm like, yeah, he's probably just Star Wars. Just like lightsabers. Oh
I
my
wonder
god,
how-
this
I
is so
wonder
cool.
How early do you think he came up with that idea?
I
probably
would imagine
manifested
like
it.
college. I don't
You
think,
think
he
so?
had. I don't think he had it like in high school. Just like
I feel like no. I feel
Yeah.
like that's one of those things that this kid like he had to have dreamed about it like his entire life.
Or like he like drew it one day or something, like a little nerd, and then he was like, "Oh, like I like this idea," and then took it. With
when
him.
you look at the first movie, it's not like that big of a world. There's
That's
only like
true.
3 planets they
guess-
go to. you
I
know.
guess it was thought of afterwards.
Yeah, I think like I don't think he had the whole trilogy like thought out when he had the first one.
Well, because it was originally supposed to be a standalone movie.
Yeah, they didn't. They expected it to bomb and everything, but it's just like, but yeah, I'm like, how is it that before him, no one was just like, dude, lightsabers, you know? Like now we're just like
Yes, now
lightsabers
it's
are
like
sick.
anybody says lightsaber, you know exactly what they're talking about. It's so iconic.
It's like the coolest thing ever. Like
Yeah.
any kid would want.
it's
like,
kind of
a
overrated.
What?
Star Wars
How's-
or lightsabers?
Star Wars.
You're overrated.
I'm
How is
not
it
gonna
overrated?
tell you. I don't know. Like I don't know. I just came to like the thought very recently, about a month ago.
I think some people are way too crazy about it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I think they're awesome.
I think you got to think
just think it's a cool
for the
universe.
time
Yeah.
that it was made.
Exactly. See, that's and I don't relate to it, so that's why I think it's overrated. Like I
Well,
think
no,
that
but
I
I'm
think it's the
thinking-
nostalgia that like really like
I'm thinking that's why it's not overrated though.
oh because
It's
of that.
because of how old it is that it's such a good movie.
I know my friend, one of my best friends, knows the names of the ships. Like he'll see a ship or a tank
Oh,
thing,
I could do that.
and he could just be like
well,
64982. I'm like,
like the AT-AT, the AT,
Well, some of them aren't
RTST.
like that very complicated. Like I couldn't tell you like the prequel stuff.
oh, I'm guaranteed he could.
But I also played like a Star Wars mobile game for like 4 years of my life.
You still play that
Yeah.
game anyway.
play the Disney
No, it
one
was a Disney
actually.
one, yeah.
Oh
my
wow!
gosh.
And you have Discord.
Yeah, I literally got on Discord for that game. I'm like, I've never like mobile games are usually just straight trash or like
That
they're,
one is
like,
straight
They're
trash.
really mind numbing, or you play it because other people play it. Like,
Yeah.
Like Clash Royale. Like
Oh,
I
I
would
love
never
that
play
one.
that game if I was the only one playing it. But
Oh.
since everybody was playing it, like,
Then exactly.
and
I
it's
still
it
don't
is
play
fun. It is a good game
with your
to play.
friends, yeah.
Yeah, but like, dude, this game like just took my life over. I was like, how did I play a mobile game for 4 years, dude? But yeah, no, they had all the ships and stuff.
Yeah, I like
so-
how you say I don't know how this game took my life. You're literally letting the other ones take over your life.
Oh, it's just fun. I don't know, and you meet a lot of cool people, honestly.
Yeah, no, Star Wars, in my opinion, is a little overrated. Me and my civics teacher actually talked about it. He also thinks
It's not like I think people who think
Overrated
it's like the
compared
best
to
films
other,
ever, like
films.
overrated just like for my generation. Not
Or
Well,
you
I
think,
think-
or you think
well,
just
I-
genuinely people think it's better than
because
this?
I didn't grow up watching it like you guys.
Well,
I watched it at like
I watched it
16,
later.
that's the thing,
I
17
that's the
years
thing is,
old.
like the movies
Aren't that
yes,
good.
Yes, they're good, but they're not like as good as people are saying they are. I think it's just we are so obsessed with the universe.
Yeah,
So
and
it's
true.
I'm not.
It's like the idea.
I'm a
of, like,
wannabe
lightsabers
nerd. I'm
and
not
force.
true nerd yet.
And
I don't know.
And that's why
yeah.
I think the Mandalorian is so good. Is because it's like they took that universe and made something really, really good.
See,
I
yeah,
don't know. I think you like.
I don't
the
appreciate
first
it.
Three
as much as
movies
you
are
guys.
just really fun and like, just they have a lot of cool like they have a lot of good design and a lot of cool like character arcs. Like I like the way that Luke kind of like the whole thing of bringing back like. Okay, Darth Vader being his father, like that is actually like one of the coolest
Okay.
like twists.
No, that
Like,
is.
It's kind of hard in retrospect to be like, oh, that's so cool because it's like we didn't. It's like
That
duh,
is.
right. But like at the time, you would have been like, what? And then like this is the evil guy. Like how like how does he
That's
see any
good.
redeeming? Like what's he gonna do? And then he like brings him back, and you're like, oh, it's like it's like. Now, like that wouldn't be such a mind blowing thing, but like I feel like then.
Well,
it,
because
like,
now
you
we're-
hadn't seen it before.
Well, they
It's true.
like that movie. I mean, it didn't invent it, but it did like the first really good and popular job at the hero's journey,
yeah,
which has been copied so many times.
it's just really simple. It's just a really simple
Every
story.
single Marvel.
Now that you
Yeah.
think,
Oh,
now,
yeah.
now that I'm thinking about
Everyone.
it, I kind of see where he's coming from. The story itself is copy and pasted 3 times. because there's it's 3 star bases, right, that are blown up by shooting something.
No, only
and then
2.
it's two. But like, you have that in the first trilogy, and then it was amazing. It was like, oh, this thing's so cool. Anyway, like the plane itself is so cool and everything.
Are you saying like copy and pasted like in the trilogies, or like in the original trilogy it was copy and pasted for all 3 movies?
In the trilogies?
Yeah, because like Force Awakens is literally just A New Hope,
Yeah.
and the prequels are all trash, so you can't really. Say
Whoa! 3 is good.
The prequels.
3 is good.
We already. I'm
3
pretty sure
is
we
all
3 is
agree.
very
We
good.
100% talked about this, and you're all 100% wrong.
I got the high ground.
I have talked to so many people, not a single person.
That
said
battle
the
scene
prequels
is
are bad.
insane. The battle scene's insane. You
It
can't
is.
tell me different.
That is the best lightsaber fight.
You can't tell me any different.
Wow.
What are you gonna say? What are you gonna say?
What
Not
lightsaber is
true.
better?
What are you gonna say? You gonna say Luke and Darth Vader?
Okay, first of all, it's the implication
I
behind
know.
it
Okay,
that
but I'm
matters.
I don't
saying-
care.
I'm
And
saying-
choreography-wise, the sequel trilogies absolutely demolish.
The
The,
lightsaber battles aren't
literally
cool,
in the freaking. I like the Darth Maul fight though. That one's.
Okay, yeah.
But the Anakin and Obi-Wan fight at the end and
It's
third one,
insane.
they're literally just like twirling
It's
their
insane.
lightsabers like at lightning speed.
It's
It's
ins-
super
At the time,
stupid.
It's
they are the
insane.
best- They are the best Jedi.
It
on the
just
face of the
looks
planet.
really dumb.
Besides,
No,
besides
they're
like
so good.
Yoda,
They're
maybe.
just
It looks very dumb.
Because if you think about it now,
Okay.
look, there's people who literally have
That's
the
just
toy
like how-
lightsabers who can do the same stuff that they do.
That's just how I.
I'm not
that's how I
arguing
imagine-
lore-wise they should or should not be able to do that. I'm saying it looks dumb. When they're twirling
how
around,
You look dumb.
like I just think
Okay,
it
but
looks
that's
dumb.
just how I imagine a Jedi would fight. Is that they have
Like a
they
straight
have
savage.
Obviously, the connection to the Force and like just so agile. I don't know. I just feel.
I
like it would
imagine-
be-
I
it would be
imagine,
smooth
like-
like that.
Speaking
It
of
wouldn't be,
the-
like,
the
very,
Force.
Like, choppy and
I imagine
Metachlorians
okay,
are the most
obviously
confusing
the-
thing I've
the-
ever heard.
I obviously like Darth Vader and Obi-Wan Kenobi. That's
Yes.
like they're it's the 50s, the
Yeah.
60s.
Yeah.
I probably even older. I can't remember
They
the
probably
actual.
had like actual
But
swords.
there's
they just
no
made.
way that they'd be able to do anything else than what they did. So it's like that's why that scene isn't about the fight. It's about the. It's not even a duel, really, because
Well, that's not
Obi-Wan
what
doesn't
we're
do
arguing.
anything.
Did you
no,
see-
I know.
did you
I'm not arguing that either.
Did you see
I'm not even
how
saying-
much training he did, Anakin or whatever his real name is?
Anything?
Chris
Oh,
is-
for like the movie?
Yeah.
Didn't they like actually hit each other with like they
No.
had like metal bars?
He
Or
like
that's the new
he like
trilogy.
encased like
I think-
the whole like character like while he was.
Well, I'm just
behind
saying
the
in one of the
scenes.
trilogies, either the prequels or the sequels, they like had like heavy weighted like bars,
Which
and
is-
they would use, and then they would get hit, and like if you were to get hit by it, like it would leave like a giant bruise, like
Which
they were
isn't
freaking.
that's kind of dumb though, because don't the lightsabers have no weight other than in the hilt themselves?
I don't know, Brennan. Have you ever lifted a lightsaber?
No, but I'm saying like that's the reason why. Like,
I'm just
the fluid
saying.
and, like,
Well,
used
in
to
real
be-
life, Brennan, I'm just saying they used
No,
giant
yeah, well, I
metal
know, but
bars.
it's like,
I feel like you'd cut yourself a lot.
No, I think that's what they use for the. What I'm saying is that they
But
use
they're
for the
Jedi.
movie,
True.
like to actually. I don't know. Okay, I'm just saying.
No, I agree.
I'm gonna go back to my
Also-
point. Is that when I imagine like lightsaber dueling, I imagine like finding openings and like especially Jedi are a lot more.
So, like, fencing.
Their whole thing is like fencing or like even just actual sword dueling. Like in any other like movie, it's like they're like they're always like meeting each other, and they do that. But in the prequels, it's always like. Oh, sorry. Like you're flipping around, like they'll get up and they'll twirl around or do some weird choreography, and then they'll meet,
fast.
and then you could see that they're clearly trying to like get them off their balance so they can strike or something. Like
Yeah.
that's like the general idea. That's what I imagine. And in the prequel trilogy, they are clashing, but it's literally just them spinning in front of each other, and then you just hear, like I don't like in the.
It was the hottest scene I've ever
They
seen.
separate for a second and trash talk, and then they go back.
Oh, dude, and the way he just destroys him on that mountain was pretty sick.
And in the sequel
He should have
trilogy,
killed him. He should have killed him.
Oh, Obi-Wan?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's stupid.
If we're being completely
I'm gonna cut you in half and let you burn alive. I love you. You're my brother, so I'm gonna let you burn to death.
like I'd
What?
slice you.
Are you
like,
dumb?
The other way too, like hot dog style.
I'm like, if you actually loved him, you wouldn't just let him be
Yeah.
cut in half.
But he wasn't Anakin.
He wasn't.
He was Darth Vader.
He wasn't.
Who cares? You want him either way. If it really is Darth Vader, it's like you wouldn't leave an
Leave an evil.
Adolf Hitler on the ground and be like, I'm just gonna walk away from this guy. No, I'm gonna make sure he's dead. I'm gonna stomp on his head. Like,
Ethan,
so
But
either
he
way,
didn't
it doesn't
know- he
make
didn't
sense.
know Darth
and I
Vader
hate you
was
so
gonna
much.
be
If
Adolf
I had a
Hitler at the
gun
time.
with 2 bullets in it, and
I'd
Adolf
shoot you
Hitler
twice.
and Osama bin Laden were in the same room, I'd shoot
shoot
you
you
twice.
Dude, that was the
best
roast,
TikTok
Like,
I've ever seen.
are you
No.
kidding me?
Wait, what? I didn't see this
No,
from there. Did I not?
no, dude.
Wait, really? Where's it
It's from
from?
The Office, dude.
Oh, see, yeah, I didn't
Oh,
watch
my
The
Seth,
Office.
no.
Oh, I'm actually like really disappointed.
Like I can't believe you just said
No,
that.
you guys look this
We're
funny.
all just like, oh, that's the greatest TikTok ever. We're just like,
No, I didn't watch The Office.
it's Michael hates Toby, right? And so that's like he says that to Toby.
No, it's not a TikTok. That's
says
what I
it
The
saw.
fact that you can just take an iconic line like that
And just
profit
approach.
TikTok
off
it?
of it,
Wow, that kind
you
of just.
probably made money.
I can't.
Oh, he had,
I'm,
like, millions of
genuinely
views.
hurt. I'm like genuinely hurt.
The way that like
I'm
we
sorry.
all thought we were on
You're
the
all
same
like,
page.
oh, it's so great.
Yeah.
Oh my lord.
I'll watch The Office for you guys.
Please.
You don't even have to watch. You don't have to watch anything for me, but you like.
You
I
should, for
genuinely think
yourself.
it's a good.
For
I can't get
yourself.
past the first season. It's so bad.
Well, if you, a lot of people don't like the first season for some reason. I don't
Yeah,
know
I
why. But
I love
the
it.
second season is considered like the best. So the second and third would be my
The
favorite.
comedy is not my style.
Five is good though, man.
Five.
I honestly I
they're
couldn't
all good.
remember.
They're all good.
I can't remember which
I like
what
Friends.
happens in each season. I just
I
know
love
that season
that.
2 and 3 like have a lot of bangers. Oh, that's a good
That's
show.
Jennifer
one of the ones
Aniston
that I'm
is
just like, I don't find
Amazing.
No.
Friends is just
I just don't
the
find
best
it
show of all
entertaining.
time.
I think there's some humor where it's just like this is not my humor. But then like the more of the dumb, like I love the Ross humor, like him just
Ross
the
is
way he
good.
like says things and like his
Banger. It's banger.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
characters, like their body, and like I don't know the way that they just their body language, and I don't know how to describe it, but they just move so funny.
Yeah.
It's usually when the guys are like interacting
they're
with
very
each other.
You know what's
Right,
funny? We're gonna
exactly.
find this when we're 30 and gonna want to kill ourselves. Because I just realized, like,
This
Take-
episode of the podcast.
just a podcast. Like,
Nah, we're still doing this at 30, dude.
really?
Yes.
If we're still, hey, if we're still doing this at 30, I failed my life.
No, 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 no.
Unless we're doing it for a lot of money.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you
Spotify,
were, let's say
dude.
if you were doing this for
Spotify
money,
is up.
this would be like something that we would be so happy that we were doing at 30.
Honestly, like,
Well, thanks for the $4 anchor.
and all we had to do is.
It's like how many times did you do that?
That was my first time doing
Put it in the
I
table.
know.
Somebody
Maybe
keeps doing
I
it.
think I'm Brennan. Probably Brennan.
I haven't done that once. What?
Shut up, Ethan.
It was probably if it was anybody, it was you. I hate you.
That was the most
Yeah.
awkward thing I've ever
Gotta
seen.
watch the video if you want to see what he's talking about.
So in summary, though, prequels are good.
Prequel? No. Whoa. Prequels? No. Prequel is good.
Okay.
Yeah, the other two
The
are.
other two are the worst of the 6.
Yeah.
It literally goes 2
Worse
is
than
the
9.
worst.
No,
One
no,
is
worse
the
than
same.
9. Sorry.
Okay, I'm talking about the original 6.
Okay, yeah. That's fine.
2 is the worst. 1 is the next. And then it goes, for me, it goes probably 4. Or 6. 4.
Dude, when people hate
Four.
on A New Hope, I'm like,
4,
New Hope's good.
wow, it's a
4,
good movie.
6, 3, 5 is the best for me. 5 is the best. 3 is the second best.
3 is the
Three
best.
is
for
the
me.
second.
Sorry,
3 is
it's-
better than
Three's my
5.
favorite.
No, 5 is the best.
3 is the only.
5 is really
Three
good.
is the only movie where there's like an entire scene where I just
Empire
memorize
Strikes
every
Back
word from because
just
it's
hits
that good.
different, man. What? Empire Strikes Back just hits different, you know.
What is your opinion on the new movies? On the
I didn't watch much of them, but the worst part for me is when Rey, that's her name, right?
yes.
Yeah.
Turns the saber and slices Snoke in half.
You mean Kylo Ren? Does
No,
that.
Rey.
Kylo Ren does that.
I thought it was Rey.
Because Kylo Ren or Snoke's like, I can read your mind. I know every thought that's going in your thing.
Oh,
And
yeah.
He just goes,
Yeah.
just slices him in half, and you're just like, wow, they just killed Snoke. Oh, he was actually a clone the whole time. Stupid, dumb.
Yeah.
That was a bad, that, and I didn't like that. However, I did like Finn.
Yeah, Finn was awesome.
I liked Finn.
and then they
They
absolutely
fricked
butchered
him.
Yeah.
So hard.
Okay. Also, how could you hate on Order 66?
How could I hate on it? I don't hate Order
that's a cool-
66.
But like, that's such a cool part of the movie.
I think the greatest thing about the prequels is everything that it like
Set up.
gave us, like in terms of everything
liked it.
else that came out of it.
Yoda being a beast.
Okay,
that is one
Yoda. The
thing
thing
that
about
I-
Yoda is like,
his
In the prequels?
bro.
okay,
flips every time he
Yoda.
gets-
Yoda in the original.
That's
is
literally
like,
his fighting.
whole
It's literally
shtick-
like 6 fighting styles, and he's like, that's his.
No, because
Well, he's mastered all of them, but he only uses one. Okay, dude, you can use all of them, bro. Just do it. Anyway,
Also,
It's like Wanda.
my
she
thing
can literally
with-
destroy every single, whatever you call it, in the universe. Oh, we're not supposed to say that?
no, it's
No, it's kidding.
Hey, we'll just take that one
Wanda-
out too. I
Wanda
mean,
straight up
might as well
kills
take my whole
Thanos, dude,
voice out of this
straight
thing
up.
because I'm
Almost
just
killed
name
him.
dropping.
God damn it. Would Yoda really fall for that? Like, would Yoda really not be able to sense that Palpatine's like a bad guy? Like, I don't know. I just
Yeah,
doesn't seem Yoda to
Or
me.
when
but-
he just destroys the whole like arsenal of Jedi in one like
Are you talking about Palpatine?
flick swish.
Oh yeah, he kills.
Oh yeah, these are the best Jedi ever, and they like Plo Koon just like
My-
just
my
Kit
least
Fisto.
favorite
Ugh.
thing, Kit Fisto is made to be like he is after oh, why can't I think of his name? No, the
Always
bad
do that
guy
one.
that Anakin cuts his head off. I
They
can't think of
always
his name right
quote
now.
Count Dooku.
Yeah, so
That one.
he's made to be the best duelist after Count Dooku leaves. Kit
Oh,
Fisto
gotcha,
is,
yeah.
And he just gets he literally deflects one lightsaber swing and then dies.
But I mean,
He's dead.
in that time, they hadn't established that. Like,
that's true. After
there's a lot of things that they haven't like established until afterwards. They're like, all right, we gotta actually like. We gotta make these worthless characters actually worth something to people. So like when people are like, "Oh, I love Plo Koon," like they don't love Plo Koon because of Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah.
Love Plo Koon because of Clone Wars.
Exactly. He's literally in the background like the whole time in the movies, but they make him like such a cool.
Yeah. And
What I
Kit
assume.
Fisto in the movie, or not in the movies, in the TV show, has like his own episodes.
Yeah, no, they flesh out. It's a TV show. They can flesh out this universe way more. But
Yeah.
like I don't consider those things part of the prequels. Like I think those are great. Like part like the 2003 Clone Wars, like made by the same guy who did like
The movie?
Samurai. No, the Samurai Jack cartoon.
Yeah, but I'm saying like the movie that they made. They made like
They
a little
weren't.
Clone Wars
It was like a
movie.
mini series technically.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't like a
I'm
movie.
thinking there is a movie that was like an hour and 30 minutes made.
I don't. But like that is like awesome. Like that is such a good like, and it's all Clone War stuff. Like it's all prequel stuff. It's just like the movies themselves are just like lame, bad. Yeah.
As long as my teacher watches this,
Oh,
I'll
well,
be.
you want them to watch this?
Yeah. Okay. Speaking of this, I'm gonna sell him out right here. Sorry. He saw you guys at the store, and he knows of you guys, the OG podcast.
He knows
Wait,
of us.
what?
Yeah, because he tells me he always asks me how the OG podcast is going.
Really?
No way.
Oh yeah, all the time, bro. And he's like, I saw the OG podcast crew, but I was kind of nervous to say hi the other day.
What?
At Dollar
Wait,
General.
and is this a teacher or a kid?
This is the teacher.
You're lying.
So
Dude, I'm so happy right
That
now.
makes me like,
Mr. Elbow.
Mr.
No way,
Elbows.
Mr.
What?
Mr.
A guy that
Elbow.
we've never even met?
Yeah.
Dude, that's sick.
Get Mr. Elbow on the pod, dude.
What?
Mr. Elbows won't come on the pod.
Mr. Elbows.
Why not?
He
'Cause
probably
he-
ruined his job.
yeah.
Yeah.
Aw, dude.
I
shout
think
out
I
to
might
him,
have
though.
already got him fired because I said too much.
But dude,
They
that's
won't know.
crazy. That's somebody that I've never even met, and they're just like, dude,
That's cool.
I want.
They're like, dude, yeah. He's like, I saw the OG podcast crew, man. And I was like, oh yeah. He goes, yeah. I didn't say I was kind of nervous, honestly.
No
I-
way, dude.
I'll call
You
him
straight
right
up-
now.
No.
I will call him.
No. I
Yeah,
just
he's my
wanna-
coach. I'll
Oh.
call him right now.
Oh,
Yeah,
I know exactly who you're talking about now.
First
I
of all,
literally
like,
said
I
his
know
name.
that guy.
I said his name.
I thought it was completely different person, and then you said coach.
Oh, I know that guy. Doesn't actually know him.
I love when that happens.
Oh my,
Alright.
that's
Yeah, but
awesome.
that's like one of my favorite things, though, is when our friends or something will just be like, "Oh, hey,
Oh, like I actually listened.
yeah,
like,
actually listen."
yeah.
Like,
we're
it's
not just
funny.
talking to the boy. Let's go.
No, yeah. And then he's like, yeah. And I thought it was pretty cool. He goes, it's an interesting thing you guys got there. And I was like, oh yeah, you making fun of us? He goes, not really.
What a guy. That's awesome.
No, he's a good guy,
I hope
man.
he makes it to episode 10 so he can hear us shout him out.
Dude, I'm gonna
Dox
tell
him
I'm gonna
with
tell him
the
tomorrow. Watch it. I name dropped you 18 times.
Dude, he'll get so mad. He'll
Oh,
get so mad.
he's gonna be ashamed of me.
Well, just tell him that he'll be
Yeah.
he'll be bleeped
No,
out.
no, he's just gonna be ashamed that I like sold him out because he's so short.
Oh,
He's so short.
dude, what's wrong with being short?
Nothing. It's all my short people out there. No hate, except
Like
for
there are
this.
people like
except
I
for
will
this
not
teacher.
date someone shorter than me.
Yeah, that's
or
wrong.
taller than me. It's like
But
that's so.
this
scummy.
person deserves it. Not really, but just slightly. It's just funny.
Well, here's the thing with that.
It's a joke.
Will you date a girl who's taller than you?
Oh yes.
I would.
Why not?
I would. 100%.
You would?
I would. 100%.
Oh yeah.
Tell me,
Why
what?
wouldn't I?
Yeah.
You just jump and kiss the air.
Yes.
I mean,
Okay.
you can have your preferences, of course, but it's like
Yeah.
I'm not like, like how tall are you?
Yeah, no.
Five.
you meet a
I'm
tall,
5'8" and
beautiful
then
woman-
ghosted. Like that's
Bro,
just
that's
Six-
amazing.
6'3", 6'4". All right, that concludes the OG podcast today. Thank you for listening. Sorry for all the bleeps and edits that you probably may not hear because Nick is.
Because Nick is a very good editor.
This will be the
By
hardest
the way, check us out on Spotify, on any streaming
Or
app
not, it's okay.
YouTube.
Yep.
Uh,
Whatever you
yeah,
want.
thanks for listening.
But yeah, buy my Shark Tank products. Okay, I'm stopping.